My favorite adorable British boy in the world, Charlie Mcdonnell!
Right, hello. Just for my own personal self-confidence, does anybody here know who I am?
Yeah!
That's probably the biggest ego boost I'm ever going to have. Hello, welcome to my talk. I am going to be answering questions today. People have submitted me questions by video response and by comments. The first 10 minutes will consist of those questions, and then another 10 minutes will consist of hopefully you guys asking me some questions. There will be a microphone prepared for that point, but first off, let's answer some questions. I wanted to make this talk a little bit more serious than my kind of normal YouTube stuff, so hopefully the questions will kind of reflect that. The first one is, the second question is, the worst part of being famous on YouTube is having people call me famous. I can't quite get around that. I think if you ask any YouTuber that you meet today if they think they're famous, none of them will say that they think they are, regardless of how well known they are, because it just, when you start off making videos in your bedroom, you just don't feel like a famous person. I just don't feel like a famous person at all, regardless of how many people watch me. One of the best things about being well known on YouTube though is you get that great bit that celebrities get without all of the horrible stuff that celebrities get, which is having just an amazing receptive audience that really appreciate and get what you do. So I would think that is the best part of being, not famous, but well known on YouTube.
So my question for you, Mr. And I really do hate to be the grown-up suggesting, but do you ever think Charlieissocoollike will come to an end? No? Okay. Charlie?
So I have a bombshell to drop on you all today. I can formally announce now that Charlieissocoollike will be ending when I die. Having a kid just for the sake of it and calling him or her Charlie and forcing them to continue to make video blogs after my death so that the channel never does die. Basically what I'm getting at is I think whatever I do, whatever kind of path I take, YouTube is always going to be a big part of that. The main part of that, I think. I love it too much to ever want to give it up. I'm a human. Here's my question. What do we mean spelled with two E's, by cool? I hope that is not too vague or complex a question. Good luck. A little anecdote to kind of explain this. Say I was like a 15-year-old kid going to school without any kind of YouTube following. I was quite shy in school as well. And I go to the cinema or the movies on my own. I go and see a film on my own. Anybody who sees that 15-year-old going to see a film on his own thinks he's probably seeing me as kind of one of the biggest nerdy dorks, antisocial little kid with no friends ever. As a 19-year-old, however, with a YouTube following, I did go to the movies on my own, and I tweeted about it because that's the thing that you do. And someone sent me a reply saying, you know what, I always suspected that going to the cinema on your own was cool, and now I know. So apparently, being cool means doing whatever dorky thing I want, which is fine by me.
If you had the chance to meet the doctor, or get a girlfriend, which one?
Oh my god!
So, if any of you know me, you know that I'm a massive fan of the TV show Doctor Who. I don't know why I was surprised by that, and rightfully deserved that. I'm a massive fan of the TV show Doctor Who, so when I saw this question, it genuinely stumped me. As someone who is a big fan of the show, what would you rather do? Would you rather meet a fictional character, or would you rather fall in love? Oh my god. And it was a hard decision. And my answer is that I would rather fall in love, but it was close. Choose your top 3 YouTubers that would make you like to make that you would like to make a video with, and why. I wanted to answer this question because I'm very aware of the fact that the 3 favourite YouTubers that I would like to make a video with are probably here, so I can call you out now and ask you publicly if you would like to make a video with me. The reason why is all of these people are awesome. Wheezy Waiter. Wheezy Waiter. Is he? Hey, can I make a video with you? Yes! Where are you? I can't see where they are.
You just feel really quick.
Yay! Can I make a video with you? Yes!
I definitely felt it.
And is Hank and or John here?
And Hank's here.
I can't believe we've known each other for this long and never made a video together. My question to you is, could you ask Zay Frank if he would be... Does Charlieissocoollike differ from Charlie Mcdonnell, and how are those two Charlies different? I think one of the things you'll probably find here at VidCon is whatever YouTubers you meet that you've been watching for a long time, we are different to how we appear on our video blogs. It's just a fact of life. I think originally, when I started off making YouTube videos, there was this kind of manic kid who was really outgoing and creative and a bit mad, and that was Charlieissocoollike. And then you had this kid at school who was extremely shy, and those two Charlies were very different. I think now, I've kind of toned down the Charlieissocoollike and toned up the Charlie Mcdonnell, so they've kind of met in the middle, but I think there is still a distinct difference between the two of them. I'm talking like I've got a split personality disorder. What that difference is, it's up to you. I don't know quite what it is. Maybe Charlie Mcdonnell is slightly more mellow.
I know, he probably has Oh my god. Get up. No, I can't see it. I just better here. Whoa!
Respectable video blogging conference, so I will not be taking my pants off. Please ask me some questions while I put back my belt back on. I think out of all of the things I've done to my hair, dyeing it was probably preferable to shaving it all off. I probably will keep my hair red. Yes, I think so. At least for the moment, at least until I grow up. We've only got time for 2 more questions, FYI. Don't blame me, blame John Green, he's the one who told me.
Hey Charlie, I'm Sarah, and I'm from Washington, D.C., and...
Hey Charlie, Andrew Slag from the Harry Potter Lines. Sarah is from the Harry Potter Lines, and we wanted to know what you think... Oh, and Kelly too, I know everybody online. Okay, so, can YouTubers change the world using YouTube, and can YouTube communities change the world?
I think we already are, surely. I think this collection of people at the moment is a great example of how we are already changing the world. I think our brains are changing, and we're being rewired to prefer online video. And I think actually Sean is a great example of how Sean from the Uncultured Project is a great example of how YouTube is already in a big way. Thanks.
Nice to meet you.
See you later. Alright, one more. Sorry.
Hopefully this is a good question. My name is Sasha. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I have a question. Do you ever think you would move to America? In the States?
Yes. This is the worst place to ask me that question. I like England too much. But I found myself coming to America like a couple of times a year recently, and I love it. I don't think I will ever want to live here, but I think I will always have this country in my heart as my second favorite. So,
Thank you.
that's the end of my talk. Bye.